Most businesses I speak to have the same problem. The pipeline looks full. On paper, it should convert, but when you actually look at it properly, you don't trust it. And that's a horrible place to be because the numbers are telling you one thing, but your gut is telling you something completely different. You're looking at a board full of roles, a CRM full of activity, deals at late stages, and you're still thinking this isn't going to land the way it should. So what happens? You get closer to the end of the month. You start stepping in, you start chasing, you start pushing, and you start getting involved in deals that you shouldn't need to touch. And you tell yourself it's just a busy month or timing or the market's being a bit off. It's not. That's not what's going on. This is where people get it wrong. They think they've got demand problem. They think they need more leads, more jobs, more activity. You don't. You've got a control problem because most pipelines are not built on what is real. They're built on what looks good. Old roles that are still sitting there that no one's properly qualified in weeks. Clients that said yes once but haven't actually committed to anything and it hasn't moved in 10 days. And when you stack enough of that together, you get a pipeline that looks full, but it's got no weight behind it. Right, I'll give you an example. I was speaking with a founder recently. Pipeline looked healthy on paper, and they had more than enough to hit the month target. But when they broke it down properly, only half of it was legitimate. Rolls over 30 days, clients not actively engaged, deals sitting in final stage that should have progressed. So the number looked fine, but the outcome was never going to match it. And that's the bit no one wants to face because it means the problem isn't out there. It's in how the pipeline is built and managed. So what do you do instead? You stop measuring your pipeline by size and you start measuring it by truth. What is actually fillable? What is actually active? What is actually moving right now? Not what was live 3 weeks ago, not what might come in, and not what feels close. What is real? Because the moment you strip it back to that, your pipeline will shrink. And that is, to be fair, it's uncomfortable, but it's also the first honest number you've had in a while. From there, you can actually do something useful. You can prioritize properly. You can see where deals are stalling. You can see which clients are wasting your time. You can see where your team are filling the system instead of moving things forward. And most importantly, you can start trusting what you're looking at again. Because right now, that's the real issue. It's not that you don't have the activity. It's not that you don't have the opportunity. It's not that you don't have good people. It's that you don't trust the number that you're looking at. And if you don't trust your pipeline, you can't trust revenue, which is why growth feels fragile, even when it looks good from the outside. So you end up stuck in this loop, more activity, more leads, more noise, but no more certainty. And that is why nothing really changes because you're adding more into something that isn't controlled in the first place. So if you fix this, everything else gets easier. Leave it and you'll keep ending up the same place. Look at your pipeline and you're not going to trust a single number in it. Now, look, this is one of 10 problems I see in founder led businesses I work with. And if you actually want to understand what's really going on underneath and where you're exposed, click on the below link, book a call, and we'll walk through it properly. No fluff, just a clear view of what's working, what's not, and what needs fixing. Because once you see it clearly, you can actually do something about it.